Welcome to episode 7 of Hardcore Minecraft. This right here is a little recap of some things I did off camera after episode 6 to kind of speed things up a little bit to make the videos a little more exciting. Alright, and without further ado, let's get started with episode 7. So one of the things I talked about in the recap was the wool that I'm going to need for the flags. Now I built the basic frame so that I could kind of visualize what needs to be done. Kind of the minimal I could do to get that image going in my head. So right here, every type of sheep that could be needed is in here somewhere, and there's an efficient regrowth of the grass so that there's also an efficient regrowth of the wool. That was a problem I was running into, and honestly put a week between filming episodes 6 and 7 because I had to get this all sorted out. But now it's sorted out, so we're in better shape, and that's going to run in the background of episode 7, so hopefully episode 8 we can just go ahead and build this. Now you saw the count in the beginning of how much I need of each color after I did some math, and this is where I'm at with that right now. I'm gonna add to it actually with what we just got. So as you can see on the right there, we are making some forward progress. We've also been taking care of the sugarcane farm as well as just general things, so we can actually do that first right now. We can go ahead, take this leather, wood, paper, books, see how much we can make because we only need 3 more bookshelves. So if we go ahead and yep, that's plenty. Actually, we can finish this right now. So if I go ahead, throw these back in there, grab this, swap it with the shears, and come on over here. 1, 2, and 3. That is a completed enchantment area, and I'm absolutely ecstatic about that. So some things that I've also been working towards is that solid level 30 so that I can get things like Silk Touch. Let me tell you about the grass situation. So what exactly this is you need grass for them to regrow the wool. Putting it in here, they were just eating it, so I needed some that they couldn't access, so I made a little half slab area with 4 pieces so that it could consistently regrow this, and even if they ate it all, they couldn't reach that. How I got that was going to be using Enderman, but I didn't want to go out at night too much and risk dying off camera, so the next option was Silk Touch. I figured, though, if I enchant something with Silk Touch and get all the way up to 30 off camera, that's also kind of ruining the point of the series, seeing me doing anything. So I went to another level I shouldn't even have bothered going to, But I did just for you guys. So what I did was, starting from right about here, I built dirt in a 1x1 all the way around to the back over here, so that this dirt with no grass was touching this dirt with grass. And about 20 something Minecraft days went by of me just standing still right there in the middle of my area, letting that simply just grow all the way to there. And then I removed all the dirt. That was mind numbing, but it is what it is. You also got some other advantages out of it, like the paper and sugarcane got mined over time. Some of the wool got taken care of, as well as my levels have gotten up to 29. We're almost at 30, and that's going to be a huge step for us. Now, you may also have noticed the beds here, and that wasn't in the recap. So what I did essentially is I went around the village and I took all the beds away and I moved them into here, and I walled this off a little better. That was in the recap. Now, the reason I did that was because today what I want to do is get all of the villager job blocks that I feel are necessary for the series built in here, and then do a little trading with these two so I can get the breeding going. Beds already built for some villagers. Built is a strong word. I told you how I got them. We don't need to dive into that too much. But there are a couple villagers I'll put on screen right now, the job blocks as well as the villager that goes with it. There are two I don't think I care about. One definitely for sure I'm not going to build, and that's a farmer. Because as you can see, I had a farmer for a short time. And the reason this isn't satisfying to look at, 3, 2, 2, and 2, is because a farmer decided that this looked nice. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that, because that's driving me insane. And I really can't stand looking at it anymore. I had to look at it for all 20 of those days so that I could show you this on camera. But now we can go right in, pick some of this right here, for example, get this looking much better than it did, and we can get the actual villagers going, the ones that we're actually going to keep, and work up from that point. God, that looks so much better, even though it's not fully grown in. It just in itself is already better to look at. So now that we've seen what we have and what we don't have, I've gone ahead and made a little bit of a list of what's already built and what's not. So moving on from there, we can start kind of getting a motion going. So we've already got the cartography table, which is for the cartographer. We've got the smoker, which is for the butcher. We've got the blast furnace, which is for the armorer. We've got the brewing stand, which is for the cleric. We've got the lectern for the librarian. We've got the cauldron for the leather worker. And we've got the grindstone for the weaponsmith. Currently what I have is a cleric and a armorer. I haven't traded with either of them, so this one keeps changing his professions, and it's kind of driving me nuts. I want to get them locked in. Although, I think if you trade with them, it locks in their trades. But I've still seen examples, at least a couple years ago when I most recently played before this, where they could still change their profession. So I hope that's been fixed since, because it drives me up a wall when I work on one for a while and then they decide they want to start a new life, build a new name. You're never leaving. You're never leaving. That LA is always just looking through the fence and looking through windows. I keep finding him stuck in things. He's probably currently stuck on the flag right now. I'm not going to fix it. It's the other thing. I hung that up from the raid we avoided, but pillager tower we control all deleted is what we'll say in the last video. Makes me feel a little better to say it that way. So we're going to go ahead and get these two trading. So I have, from the end of episode 6, a bunch of things like coal and whatnot that I can get this guy going. So he needs 15 apiece. So what do I have to work with so far? Actually, most of my coal is in the smoker. So let's take everything out of the furnaces that aren't the blast furnace. Trade you up a storm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got you another level. That's fantastic. Alright, so that's pretty much burned out. No more coal. You will take iron though. Fortunately, I have a lot of iron. An inhuman amount of iron, actually. So we'll get to you soon on that. I need to get you going. We could start with emeralds to you because I don't really want to find rotten flesh right now. I don't have much, so for redstone though, that's such a... Do I have any I can use up? 28. I need like 4 more. Screw it, I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get the trading going anyway. I'm not too worried about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That brings us to level 2, where we can hopefully get things going. Now the 2 of them, I think all I have to do now is feed them. They've been traded with to at least 1 full level. They have places to sleep. If I'm remembering correctly from the last time I played, I just need to keep them fed on top of that. What do they eat again? Did they eat carrots? What do they eat again? Oh, they gotta sleep. Okay, let me let them sleep first. We will go ahead and get the 2 you fed. I don't care what you want to eat. I've decided potatoes are on the menu, boys. So a lot of that looked like it went to the 1 villager. Why do you keep eating them all? Could you not eat them all? Thank you. Alright. You should be fed for a little bit. And if not, I'm not too concerned with working conditions. There we go. Look at you. Look at you making the loves. Look at you and your hearts. You just came out of the back. What was that? What was that? Can I speed your growth up? Can I get some carrots going here and speed that up? Would love to make that not take 20 minutes. Yeah, do you eat? What do you eat? Eat something. You eat? You eat? No? You don't eat? Honked at me when I told him to eat. That's not gonna fly around here. You might go missing. So, that started. We can make a couple of the items too while we're here. So another thing that I do want to have, we're gonna avoid the composter because I don't want the farmer. We can make a smithing table and a loom. Let's get this out of here though, because that's no longer part of a project that we're working on. See how that works? Book I'm gonna put in miscellaneous. I wouldn't quite call that a tool. So come over here, I can take 2 white wool and those 2 wood blocks I had left. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, is it string? Is it string, not wool? Whoops. Ooh, string? Please? Hello? There we go. Got a loom. To 1 more going. And then we'll make a smithing table, which starts with a crafting table, right? Does it do something like that? It's a smithing table again. You need 1 block of wood, excuse me. Turns out it's 4 wood with 2 iron on top. Whatever makes it feel better. We'll go ahead and plop that right there. That's good. You should have known better than to do what you're doing right there. I wonder what's gonna happen when you grow up. Like if you're just gonna... Are you gonna get out of this? We'll find out. We'll figure you out. You'll grow up one day, kid. Alright, so we got that done. That's gonna get that going. We'll get them breeding and whatnot. And then the next thing I want to work on in this episode is I would like to... If only I wrote it down, huh? That's what it was. So to do that, I actually... The biggest reason that bamboo is where it is because... Or that it's there at all, rather. Just so I can make scaffolding, which is going to make doing the flags a lot easier. So we can actually mine this down now. I've been staring at that for 20 Minecraft days as well. If you're wondering so far, days survived without that 20-day period is like, I think it was 22. And then with that extended period, it was 42. It was something like that. I don't remember for absolute certain, but that's what I think I remember it was. So now we can make some scaffolding, which is a recipe I don't quite remember. I need string for that. All right. Remind me I need to completely obliterate the population of spiders. Here we go. There's 30. That might actually... I don't really think I need more than 30. I'm just gonna be real with you. But we'll just put that there. Alright. And I'll keep this... Scaffolding's a tool. I'm so particular with this. It's not even funny. How much it matters to me exactly where everything goes. I want to make a armor stand at some point when I outgrow my armor and I want to head down the netherite trail, which is something I'm not interested in at the moment at all. Actually, scaffolding goes with what we're working on right now, so you could just go right there. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you for going there. Thanks. Well, what happened here? I promise I had nothing to do with it this time. So we need gold and iron to move them forward a little bit more. So if we could take all that gold, and I'm assuming this is ready to be emptied. Yep. We can go ahead, break that down. And believe me, I know a thing or two about breaking down. There we go, bud. You happy? A diamond for an emerald. Who let you out of the house, you psychopath? Can you two breed again? That would actually be really nice. Could you not get yourself stuck again? That would be really nice. Can you? Thank you. Now I need to get you back inside. Hold on. Beds are in there. Come on. In. 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 Thank you. If you could not. Why are you out above the surface? That was weird. This is night time, but it's still water. That was weird. Are you really stuck in the flag? Oh my god, I got a trident. Oh my god, awesome. Okay. Actually, can I just push you? Can you? Yeah. I'm gonna break that down for you. I want to take care of people around. Well, come on now. I'm me. I've been told that I don't. L tools. You're a tool. Just put a big... Open the box, put a big picture of me in there. That was sad. Get your strength up. You got other villages to make. Thank you. Although if you could make the kids somewhere away from all the heavy machinery and furnace. Thank you. Could you... Why did you stop? Why did you stop? Oh, whatever. You want... diamond and a bucket of lava, huh? Diamond and a bucket of lava. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give you 1 diamond, 4 emerald, and a bucket of lava. That's 3 trades with you. Ready? Bucket of lava, diamond, 4 emerald. It was highway robbery, what I got in return, but whatever. Did that level you up? Okay, good. You're making the babies. That's fine. Alright, go ahead. I don't mean to intrude. You need emeralds for glowstone. Yeah, I have 2 more, kid. Can you 2 make a 4th, please? Hey, listen. Look at me, Goggles. And lettuce head. Thank you. See? Call someone names, they do what you want. That's a terrible lesson to learn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I want to name the alley, by the way. I have an idea in my head, but feel free to let me know in the comments what you think it should be. I have an idea. I think it's adorable, but we'll find out. Did you make another? You made another! Stop! Why? Why are the kid villagers always getting into shit? Damn. So feel free to tell me in the comments what you think the alley should be named, and we'll see if anybody gets the same name as me, or if one of your names is better, I'll go with that instead, but I won't name it until next episode. Also, if you want to see what the next 2 villagers are going to become, then find out next time.